Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Hope you guys doing good. Um, please share this message, and then we're gonna start our live program. Please share. Invite a friend, family, friends, whoever you might want, whoever you like, basically, or even people that you don't like. You can invite them, and then I'm gonna continue with the book review that I've been doing. Who am I, and why am I here? And today, that is gonna be actually a question at the end of the video today. Uh, let's see how we're gonna go, and that you can ask yourself. That's gonna help you how you can discover yourself. Okay. So today, the main focus is how to learn to focus your attention on one thing. We need to learn how to focus our attention on one thing. Like a lot of people are scattered all over the place. They are never focused on one thing. So, um, the purposefulness, you have to have a purposefulness, basically. You need to gather all your effort to achieve a single goal, and you will be bound to succeed when you do this. When you decide to gather all your effortness into a single goal, you are bound to succeed. You will succeed. You have to do one thing at a time. Success will bring recognition, and success will bring money, and also other, like, also pleasure of life. Okay. For the present time, just do your job well. Whatever you're doing, do well. Whatever you are involving right now, you need to do it well. And when you do it well, you are bound to succeed. You are bound to be recognized, or whatever you're doing. Whatever you are doing, be the best at it. Don't just do something just because, but make sure when you're ready to do something, make sure you are absolutely the best at it. Like a Greek philosopher said, he said that being rich and having a lot of money is not the same. Being rich and having money is not the same thing. A rich person is the one who is satisfied with life, right? A truly rich person, you think that it satisfies your life. When you are living your dream, when you are found your gift, and you are working to bring it to perfection, the worst is when you don't know the purpose of your life and your daily existence. That is the worst thing you will ever do for yourself. So, for example, when Adam in the garden, like, discovered God, he lost when he disobeyed God, sorry. When Adam disobeyed God, he lost his greatness. He lost contact with his field of gift when he disobeyed God. That is why he had to work so hard and sweat out only when doing something for which you were not born to. Like, right? Adam was in the Garden of Eden. He was living a perfect life. He was living good. He didn't have to work so hard. And then he disobeyed God because God told him, he said, don't eat from this tree. And then he disobeyed God. And when he disobeyed God and eat from the tree, what was the consequences? There was the consequences that happened because he disobeyed God. So whenever we disobey God, whenever we go against what God actually wants for our life, or what we are supposed to do, or we disobey the rules, or we disobey God's principle, there is always a consequences. God warned us, don't do this. And you said, I'm not going to listen to God. I'm just going to do whatever you do. Whatever consequences you have from it, That's on you. That is not on anybody. So now we have to work so hard because of that disobedience that Adam did in the Garden of Eden. Life without work, you leads to a rat race. When you're not working in life, you are gonna be leading to a rat race, right? You're going to lead to depression, you're going to lead to frustration, and you're going to attempt suicide. This is why a lot of people commit suicide today. Because why? Because they have lacked that purpose of living. They don't even know why they exist. So because of that, because a lot of people don't want to work hard in life, a lot of people just want things very easy. And we are supposed to actually work hard because of the sin that Adam and Eve committed in the Garden of Eden. So that is why in order for us to succeed in life, in order for us to do anything great in life, you have to work. You have to do something. When you don't do something, when you don't work at all, that is why a lot of people are depressed, because that is why a lot of people are in a depression. Like a lot of people are frustrated with the world because they don't want to work. They don't want to do anything. They have not actually discovered why they were created. So all this frustration, they have in all this frustration and depression. And a lot of people attempt to commit suicide because it's like, wow, why am I living? Why should I live? Because they think that life is just easy. There is no work involved. When you do that, that is why a lot of people attempt to commit suicide, or some people do commit suicide. Those telemarketers. Just hold on a minute. Telemarketer called you and they disturb you. Like seriously. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, as I was saying, when you don't discover who you are, it leads to a lot of depression. A lot of people get into depression. A lot of people get into like a frustration in their life. You need to decide to do something that you like to devote your life to. A favorite thing, a favorite occupation, like something that you love to do, not something that you hate. Because a lot of people today, they're involved in occupation that they hated. They don't like it at all. They get up every morning, they go there, but they don't like it at all, and they go there and they make everybody miserable just because they're miserable because they hate their job. Even the people that even affect the people that actually love the work. You need to have a courage to leave the work which you have not have a satisfaction in it. Like a lot of people don't have that courage. You need to have it. If that job is giving you frustration, if that job is giving anxiety, if that job is not giving you any peace, is not giving you rest of heart, like you need to summon the courage and you leave it. And stop making everybody's life miserable just because your life is miserable. You need to believe in your gift. Like a lot of people don't believe in the gift, their God-given gift. You need to believe in that gift, and that gift, after you believe in it, will support your life, and you'll be ready to work for free. Like a lot of people don't want to work for free, but when you God-given gift, something that you do naturally, you're ready to work for it, even if somebody does not pay you for it. You have to develop your gift to ensure that your gift will put you into practice. You need to put that gift into practice. Your gift and your talent will be noticed by the world. Once you have discovered your gift and you put that gift into practice, like yesterday, I told you about the rules about the 1,000 hours. In order for you to be excellent at something, in order for you to be very good at something, you have to practice it. You have to do it like for 1,000 hours, basically. Okay? So your gift and your talent will be noticed after you've done that. You don't have to stop developing your gift your potential in life, because a lot of people stop, they get frustrated, and then they leave their talent. But that is your goal, that is your mission here, that is what you are actually supposed to do. You can't give up with it, because that actually make you function, that gives you life, that gives you energy, that gives you a point for existing. But a lot of people don't think that. They give up on their hobby or something that they love. They just give up on it and say, I don't want to do this anymore. But this actually what's going to make you become known. This is what's going to make people know you in the world. But a lot of people give up on it. You are capable to do something. The choice is yours. Everybody is capable of doing something. Everybody has a unique gift. The choice is yours. Everyone can find field in which you are gifted in. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, you are good for nothing, you are not good at anything. No, 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 no. That is a lie that the devil keep on telling you, that you are not good for nothing. But you are good for something. The reason why you are existing in the first place, why God created you, because God gave you something that you are good at, something that you are supposed to work at. But you have to work on it. You have to develop that gift. You have to get that gift out of you, basically. Because everything that God creates is inside of you. Everything that you need in the world is inside of you. It's not outside, because we spend a lot of energy looking outside for things that are actually inside, that are gonna give us peace and rest of heart. So you need to find that. When you find your gift, you need to devote your time to it. You need to, instead of like working for good income, like a lot of people do, like sometimes you need to do it. You need to work for good income. But if that work that you're doing is not actually giving you peace, is not giving you joy, you're not looking forward every day to go to that work, like you can work so long that you even forget that time have passed. But some people, they hate their job so much. As soon as they get into work, they start looking at the time. Oh, how much longer do I need to be here? How much longer do I have to work? How much longer? When is my next break? Let me look. What is my next break? That means that is not your happiness. If you are in a job and you're always looking at your time, when you can go home, when you can leave that job, guess what? You are not supposed to be there. But you will know that your gift or your talent, whatever God created you for, you go there. You won't even look at the time. You just do the work. And then you will do it for hours and hours. You won't even notice time going by. Then you know that you have discovered the thing that you're supposed to believe for. And also another thing that you will need to know, that is actually your gift or your talent. If you are willing to do something and you don't even people care, you don't want pay from anybody. Like, you just do it. It's like, oh, you don't have to pay me. You just do it. It's something that comes naturally. You can do it for free. You don't need to ask people for money. Then you know you are on the right part. You are doing something good. So if you can devote yourself into your gift without getting money for it or work for it in order to develop your potential, then you will find who you are, and you will realize your invisible potential, and you begin to do this thing that you were born for. Okay, when you find out that field or whatever you're good at, your talent that you are gifted at, you need to create something. You need to do something about it. You will not have to work hard or sweat at it. Once you find that thing that you're good at, you don't have to work hard on it. You don't have to sweat on it, because it is naturally, that is what God created you for. You don't have to put so much effort. You still have to work to sharpen it, to get it better, to practice it, because they always say, The practice make perfect. So when you practice at your gift over and over and over, and you become excellent at it, that is when the world will notice you. That is the when the world will value you. That is when you will have satisfaction out of it. Like, I'm going to give you an example of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs said this, okay? Well, he recognized, he discovered himself when he was 17 years old, Steve Jobs. So this is what he said. He read something that says this. I'm just going to read it. He said, if you live each day as if it's your last day, someday you will certainly be right. Like, if you live every day as it's your last day. He said he read that, and that kind of inspired him. So he started living for 33 years after that day that he discovered that thing. That it says that he said live each day as if it's your last day. You need to live each day, every day. That's, oh, this is my last day. I need to do everything that I need to do, because maybe I might die when I sleep tonight. I might not have tomorrow. So you need to exhaust everything. You need to drain everything out of you every day. Do your maximum. Don't do your minimum, maximum. Say, I'm going to do my best. Every day I get up in the morning, I'm going to do my best. Everything that I need to do that day, and to my best. So for 33 years afterwards, Steve Jobs started looking into the mirror every morning and asked himself, that is what he do. Every morning he asks himself this: if today was your last day, like, you look at himself, maybe we can take that too. Every morning you get up in the morning when you're brushing your teeth, or you take a shower, you go in the mirror and you look at yourself like Steve Jobs was doing. He said, if today was your last day of your life, will I want to die? You want to die the way you're doing, or whatever you're doing right now? Do you want to die? Like, will you be accepting it? Like, whatever you're doing. So, okay, the thing that I'm about to do right now, like, you ask yourself, the thing that I'm about to do right now, anything, in any circumstance, you need to ask yourself this question, because Steve Jobs was always asking himself this question. It's like, okay, the thing that I'm about to do right now, am I supposed to be doing it? If it's my last day on earth, am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be involved in this? Like, for people that involve in crime activity or any other thing, you need to ask yourself, in order for you to get out of that life, you ask yourself, if I'm about to die right now, will this guarantee me to go to heaven? Will this guarantee me God will look at my face and say, well done, good and faithful servant? Or is God going to look at you and say, get away from me? So every day you'll be consciously making decisions, and because you are aware of it, by saying, what am I doing right now? Is God proud of me? What I'm doing right now? If it's my last day, am I supposed to be doing this right now? This is how Steve Jobs lived his life. He always asked himself this question. So he was always doing his maximum, not minimum, maximum. And today, he died. And today, Apple product, even after he died, Apple product is worth 3 trillion US dollar. Like, that's what Apple product, because every day he uses his maximum energy to do something. So all of us, we have to do our maximum as if it is our last day on earth. Every day you need to think that today might be my last day on earth, so let me do everything in my power, so even if I die, God will also be pleased with me. But if you're doing something and you know God is not going to be approve of whatever you're doing, you will stop doing if you live consciously aware of that. So this is what Steve Jobs did. And today, he Apple worth 3 billion. Like, it's $1 trillion worth. because he was doing every day in his life. And he's not even here to enjoy it. But like, guess what? Even though he's not existing anymore, guess what? People will always be grateful for him for all the products, the Apple products they are making it. People can use cell phone, like people can use iPad, you can communicate because he choose to use his God-given talent. So people are recognizing it for today, even if he's not here. So rich people do not work for money. This is you need to know. Rich people do not work for money. Like a lot of people think, oh, they just work for money. Hey, the money just come naturally because they are doing something that they are actually good at. So the money is like a bonus for them. They are doing what they love to do, and they have devoted themselves to work in things that they love. And they don't wait for a well-deserved retirement, or like a lot of people they are looking forward to like retirement. It's like, oh, when am I going to retire? When am I going to retire? But like you see these people, when you are doing something that you love, you don't think about retirement. You don't think about anything else because you are already being fulfilled. And you look at some people after they have been doing something that they actually love doing every day. It gives them energy, it gives them reason to live. And you see a lot of people right after they retired or they stop doing something that they actually love, and they die. It have happened. People stop doing what they love to do, and the next minute, oh, that person died. Wow. Like we are supposed to do things that this is another thing that Steve Jobs said. Okay, he said something life hits you. He says sometimes he said life hits you over the head with a brick. He said do not lose faith, because sometimes we always go through this, like life, like something hit us, right? And people give up. He said, do not, like, this was who Steve Jobs was. He never gave up, even though, like, things happen, but he never lose faith. He said, I am confidence. You need to have confidence. The only thing that will give you the strength to go on when you love your work, you need to love it. If you hate it, you will never do great at it, and people will never recognize you on it because you hate it. But when you love something and you love doing, you give it your all. You give it your maximum. You don't have to put so much effort in it because you have found something you love to do, and you will do it over and over and over and over. You will never get tired of it. You will never get sick of it because you love to do that job. Even if they wake you up 3 o'clock in the morning to go do it, you are ready to do it because it's something that you love. Sometimes you will go hours and hours, 12 hours or more, and you would do it without getting tired of it because you love that job. So you need to find something that you love. So you need to do that because that is what when you do something that you're born to do, you will succeed in it. Work with opportunities. Work in a large part of your life. Work is a large part of your life. You need to work because a lot of people think that they can just make it in life without doing nothing, without working. Like yesterday, I said you need to go through the process. Like I give an example about Michael Jordan. You need to go through the process. Like he was getting up every day, 5 a.m. in the morning for 3 years and training himself. Life is it's a process you need to take, and you need to practice at it and get better at it. And also, today we are enjoying Facebook. We're doing Facebook Live. We're calling video call messenger to our beloved friends, family, all over the world today. Hey, guess what? because somebody by the name Mark Zuckerberg, he decided to create Facebook because he found something that he loved. He didn't create Facebook to make money. That was not his agenda. Said, "Oh, I'm just gonna create Facebook so I can make money." I am reviewing chapter 3. I'm done. I'm done it. So I'm just gonna do some question at the end. So I'm doing chapter 3 today. I'm finishing chapter 3 today, I will say. So Mark Zuckerberg never created Facebook for money, right? He never created Facebook for money. That was not. He was something that he loved to do. So he was fooling around. He was making and then guess what? Today he's the youngest billionaire in the world. There is something that you are yet to discover about yourself. Maybe you can be the next youngest billionaire in the world. But because you have not taken the time to discover who you are, that is why you're still yet poor. Because you need to discover that. When you discover that your God given unique talent, guess what? The world will notice you. The world will hunt for you. And guess what? The money will be rolling in without you even need to stress yourself about it. You need to find that thing you're doing. Mark Zuckerberg did that. And guess what? He's the youngest billionaire today at the age of 29. Can you imagine? That can be you. That can be me. But we need to do the process. You need to practice your talent. You need to practice that gift that you have. You need to do it at least 5,000 hours, 10,000. If you want to be excellent at it, you need to practice it until you get to 10,000 hours. Okay, so you need to work on it now. Today is the day. Right now is the day. So I'm just gonna recap on everything that we've done in chapter. So you need to find your gift, something that you're different from others, and something that you are doing better than others. You need to find it. What do you do better than others? Something that you are doing better than others, something that you achieve better, something that you are good at, something that you love doing, not something you hate doing. Because something you hate doing, you will never succeed at it. You will never get better at it. People will never notice you with it. It's something that you love doing. So number 2, one, the main key is to develop your gift. You need to develop your gift by asking yourself a question: what is my favorite thing to do? What can I dedicate my life to? Something not about the money, because a lot of people today, they put the money first, right? They put the money first. Oh yeah, that is wonderful. So you need to find a thing, your favorite thing. Once you find whatever your favorite thing or whatever you're good at, and then you need to dedicate yourself to it. Not for the money, because a lot of people make this mistake. They think about the money first. Oh, how much money am I going to make out of that? No, that is the biggest mistake a lot of people do. Don't think about the money. Let money don't be the front thing. Think about, I love doing this, and then when the money keep roll, the money will roll on its own. You don't even have to do it, because people will be hunting for you. People will be looking for you because you have something that people need, basically. So number 3, in the future, each of us must have enough courage to follow our gift. You need to have courage to follow your gift, because a lot of people don't have courage to follow their gift. They know they have a gift, but they don't want. They are looking for somebody else's gift. They are pursuing somebody else's gift and not using the energy to pursue their own gift, to be excellent at their own gift. You need to have it, the courage, and follow your gift, and you engage in your favorite occupation, and then you bring it out of you, you doing it, and you will be good at it. You can follow other people, maybe like are people that have done what you've done in the past. You can go and you look and practice from them so you can be excellent at it. And number 4, the final recap, and then we're going to do the questions. And you need to apply the 1,000 rules, 1,000 hours. You need to practice whatever you, after you've discovered what you love doing, you can spend hours and hours. You need to do it at least in order for you to be excellent at it, in order for you to be expert at it. You need to practice it at least 1,000 hours in order for you to reach the level or the skills that the world will recognize. That is the secret. So now, time for self-evaluation, self-examination. So if you have a pen and paper, I'll give you a few seconds. Grab a piece of paper, pen and paper, and you can do those questions. You can evaluate yourself. So number 1 question: do you know your unique gift? That is the first question. Do you know your unique gift? So if you don't, that means you score 0. You say, I don't know. If you're not even aware that you have a unique gift, that is a 0 point for you. And if you are engaged in your gift, like you know that your gift, you're engaged in it, but not full flesh. Yes, self-examination. That is what I'm doing right now. And so if you know your gift, but you are not actually investing hours in it, you score 1 point for that. Okay, so 1 point. So if you do know your gift, and then you are actually working in your gift, you score 2 points for that. There's 2 points for that. So number 3 questions: are you passionate about your favorite occupations that you are doing right now? And until you forget, you even forget that you have to eat, you even forget about time. Once you are involved in this, your passionate occupation that you are involved in right now. So if you are involved in an occupation that you're passionate about, you forget to eat, you forget about time, then number 1, if you forget about meal, if you never forget about meal, is 0 point. Or if once in a while you forget to eat and you forget about time, that's 1 point for you. Then if you forget often, that is your life, you love to do this, you forget all the time to eat, you forget about time, then you're going to score 2 points. There's a 2 point for you. And number 3 question: are you ready to apply the 1,000 rules? Like, you already discovered your gift and now you are working at it. Like yesterday, I break it down. 3 hours a day, you spend time in your gift every day, or 20 hours per week, you're spending it on your gift or your talent. And you have to do it so long, like for at least 10 years in order for you to be expert at it. If you're ready to do it, like some people would say, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. I'm too busy. I don't have time for this. 0 point for you. And if you said, well, you're developing your gift, but you give it less time, that's 1 point. You know your gift, you're developing in it, but you're not giving it a lot of time, you're doing less time, that's 1 point for you. But then if you are already spending a lot of hours to perfect your gift, there's a 2 point for you. You're doing a great job, 2 points for you. So can you work alone? That is another question. Can you work alone for a long period of time without communicating with friends or family or entertainment? If you are a kind of person, like you're always working alone, you don't have time, you work alone, you're good at working alone, then it's a good thing. If it's difficult for you to do that, if you're difficult to work alone, that is a 0 point for you. And if you can work alone, but you can carry out all the activity, that's a 1 point for you. But the next one, if you love to be alone, especially you be excellent at working alone, you are so busy with things that you love all the time, that is a 2 point for you. And the number 5 question is, are you ready to devote yourself to develop your unique gift to be a servant to your work? Are you ready to be a servant to your work? Are you ready to devote yourself to develop your unique gift to be a servant to your gift? You become a servant to your gift. So you work for your gift. Like you've become basically slave to your gift. That is all you do. That is the question. And some people will say, I don't. And I have to quit my job. Like some people will say, well, I have to quit my job in order for me to devote myself to my job. That is a 0 point for you. And if you said, I am trying to develop my talent, but you are not really into it, like devoting or becoming servant to it, that is a 1 point for you. And if you are a person that completely devotes yourself to your gift already, that is a 2 point for you. So at the end, if you score 0 to 4 points, that means you need to work on yourself. You have not realized your potential yet. You need to make a decision to realize yourself. You need to also conquer laziness in you. If you score less than 4 points, laziness, you need to basically conquer laziness, and you need to also learn the rule of the 1,000 hours every day to improve your life and your gift. You need to do that like very, very fast. If you want to be recognized, if you want to do something in your life, you need to do that. You need to get on that really fast. So if you score 5 to 9 points, you're partly trying to realize your potential, but you need to seriously commit to it. You need to seriously commit to it. You need to show perseverance. You need to show persistency. You need to devote your time to work to apply also the 10,000 hours, and you will realize your potential if you do that. And the final point is, if you score 9 to 12, you are doing an amazing job. You're great. Okay? But didn't leave there. You still need to dedicate to realize your potential more. You need to devote time to develop your gift so that you can become excellent at it. You need to be excellent at your gift. You will become a real expert in your field, and the world will know your name. Hopefully, I was not going too fast. So, this you need to do. So, go back and go back, listen to this video, write the point down, and you need to actually practice them. Because when you practice them and you keep doing it, guess what? There is no point that you cannot be successful in life. This is what actually the rich people are doing, that a lot of Africans are not doing. We involve in basically laziness, not doing anything. We don't want to do anything. We're waiting for somebody else to do something for us, and we're not actually putting the efforts to do something for our life. That is why we're not having the results that other people are having, basically. So go back, do the test at the end of the video that I just did. And then the final thing that I'm going to say, the practical task that you need to do. There's a practical task. This is why I love this book. There's a practical task that you need to do. So you need to write down your wildest dream. What is your wildest dream that you want to achieve? You need to remember the boldness of the prediction of other people about you, okay? So your wildest dream. Write it down in a piece of paper. You need to write it down. Don't just keep it in your head. Write it down. Find a book. Like, I will advise people that are going to be watching this program with me, like, to discover who you are. Get a book. So everything at At the end of every chapter, I will go through these questions and also practical tasks that you need to do. Like, do it. And if you do it, you take the time to do it, there is no way that you will not discover yourself. There is no way that you cannot be successful. There is no way. So write down your wildest dream, whatever you want to do, because now you've discovered your talent, right? You've discovered your talent, what you're good at, what you spend your time with, what you never get sick of. Now you've discovered it. So now write down your wildest dream, what you want to achieve with this your talent or with this your gift. What do you want to you write it down, and after you write it down, what kind of problem are you meant to solve? That is another thing. Okay, you need to write down your wildest dream and what kind of problem do you want to solve. What kind of problem do you want to solve in your society, in the world, or in your community, in your small community, in the world at large, in the globe, whatever? Like, what problem do you want to solve? What makes you? The other thing too, you need to know what you need to write down. What make you worry most? All. Don't tell me about, oh, money makes me worried, or feeding my family makes me worry. No, what do you worry about the world? What do you worry most about in the world? You need to know what you're worried most about the world. Once you write down what makes you worried about the world, then like write it down. That is another. So since we're going through the book review, so there is a step. So just write this step. Just be writing these things down, getting the answer and put it down. Don't just think in your head. You need to actually do it. Write it down. That means you mean business. And the other thing, what do you dislike? What are you ready to spend the effort on to change? You need to write it down. What do you dislike? And what are you ready to spend the effort on changing? What do you want to spend the rest? Say, hey, I hate. Like for me, I'll give you an example of what I hate. I hate when people take advantage of other people. I hate it. I hate injustice. That I hate. I hate it. I don't like it at all. So my plan is I'm going to bring justice. I'm going to do something to bring justice to everybody that deserves justice, because that is what we are supposed to be spending our life with, like being it, because those are the weightier matters actually God was talking about. God was talking about these weightier matters. Okay, the weightier matters are bringing justice, bringing mercy, and faith. That are the weightier matters that God actually wants us to involve in. So for me, I hate injustice. When I see people are being unjust with people, I hate it. I don't like it. So that's one thing I hate. So I'm going to try and bring justice to those things. Like the other thing that I hate that I would like to bring solution to also is my country, Sierra Leone. Like a lot of youths, like I see how they are misusing their life. I see how they are misusing their life. And I know they have great potential. I know they have a unique gift. I know they have something to provide to the world. And I see them waste their time in doing something not really like not really resourceful, not really good. It pains me. I hate it. I don't like it. So my responsibility is I'm going to bring solution to that, like very soon, very, very soon. I'm working on it to bring solution, how I can actually help them so that they can discover their potential, so that they can actually live their life why God created in the first place. So I I've shared that to you guys. So you can go and do yourself. Mary, I see that you come in late. Like there are a few people that came in late. Like I'm gonna end the program now, but you can go and watch it again, or I will, as soon as I end it, I will do like a party watch, and you can watch it again. And then, because it's very important that you do the evaluation at the end and also do the practical task. When you do the practical task, that is how you are going to develop yourself. That is how the world will end up knowing you if you apply those rules, because you have to do this work. if you said you're not just going to do anything, you people won't know you, people, because you have to do work. It entails work. You have to do something. So that is all I have for you guys today. And I will start chapter 4 tomorrow and we go through it. I don't know if I'm going to go through the whole chapter 4. So I might have to split it into two, do half and then the other half, then do the practical step at the end. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to share this to a friend, to a family, to somebody that you think might need this, because I know there are a lot of people that need this, that they are suffering and they don't know the answers. They do, but you can bring the answer to them. And then if that person succeed one day, God is gonna bless you for that. Like God is gonna bless you and reward you for that. Say, wow, you helped that person to discover who they are. So there is gonna be a blessing that you are entitled to. So whatever that person end up becoming in later in life, guess what? That person is gonna be grateful for you. So please, I encourage you, share this message to somebody that you love, to care, like whatever group that you're involved in, share it and be a blessing to somebody today. Thank you guys again, and thanks for watching. And I appreciate you guys come and watch. And God bless you guys, and peace.